Hello, welcome to Huddersfield New College. My name's Paul Edge. I teach French and Spanish. For that reason, I'm going to do a general session and I'm going to show you the style of activities that we do in the classroom. So just talking for a second about MFL before I do go into the activities. Firstly, we have excellent results at Huddersfield New College in languages. They are in the top 12% nationally. Next, we have great resources and great facilities. We have a computer for every student for the listening activities as well. Next, we have excellent resources that I have developed over the years. I colour coordinate these resources, so we do grammar, we do green directed study booklets, and obviously the many topics that we do. Next, clearly defined assessments. Yes, there are assessments because at the end of the day we do have to do an exam. So bit by bit you will be practice assessment activities. Speaking classes. You will speak to a native speaker on a one-to-one basis, 30 minutes every week, and that will be a huge help to you when you come to do the exam, which is 30% for the oral exam of your final mark. Trips. Of course, the last couple of years it has been tricky to organise a trip. We are going to be doing a Paris trip with the English department next year, hopefully, fingers crossed. And in Spain we do have a Spanish exchange programme that has been running for about 6 or 7 years, and that is a great adventure. And then finally, there are support sessions as well and stretch and challenge activities. So we have something for everyone, okay? Now it's time just to give you an idea of the type of activities that we do in class. As you can see, I've come up with something general for French and Spanish. This is Esperanto. It is a language, but it is a fabricated language that not many people speak. So I thought it would be interesting to teach you something, but also to show you how we teach and how you learn. So Esperanto, what is it? As you can see, it's one of the most widely spoken, constructed languages. It's fake, it's artificial, but people learn it, okay? The word Esperanto, you can probably recognize it from both French and Spanish. It means one who hopes. The goal of this language was to create an easy and politically neutral language for international peace. It has approximately 1,000 native speakers, so 1,000 people speak this language as their first language. And between 10,000 and 2 million people have knowledge of it or learn a few phrases. Right guys, so it's based on some of the most common languages in the world. So that's what we're going to have a look at today. Right then, numbers in Esperanto. So if you're in the classroom, we do often do a nice starter, so I try and link GCSE information to what you'll be doing in the classroom. So this is just a quick example. There'd normally be some kind of game or activity before we start. As you can see here, guys, we've got the numbers in Esperanto, and certainly for this activity, I might do something like bingo or a Kahoot or something like that. So there is often an exercise like Kahoot, especially with vocab. So I'm going to skip that, okay? I also check for prior knowledge because I think it's really good and really important to know that you will see some words and phrases when you come to do a different text. So here I've just written down some common phrases or words in Esperanto. And as you can see, you will be able to access some of these words and phrases. Saluton, obviously it's very similar to both French and Spanish. Salud or salud, okay? Mi estás de Anglio. So you can see we're linking prior knowledge and we're bit by bit gaining more knowledge. An animal, hound, okay? Serpent, obviously, is the word for a snake. And then here we've got some verbs. Leggi, which obviously is to read. Mangi, we would recognise that from Italian or French. Dormi, we would recognise from both French and Spanish. So this is what I would do. Just slowly link prior knowledge to what we do in an exercise. Next, this is a very common exercise that I do. We have words in the language, whether it's French and Spanish on the left, and words in English on the right. And we will do a mix and match activity here. So bit by bit, we are gaining knowledge. Those are the answers, obviously. So with those words, we would now move to a text. As you can see, guys, this is Esperanto. We probably recognize this word here from both French and Spanish. Traduire in French and traducir in Spanish. Translate. So translate this task, and it's about my daily routine. So guys, I would then ask you to translate this task after the previous activities. So we've got words that we would recognize, prior knowledge. We've got words here that we did 2 slides previously. We've got this, mi vestas, and this was the word that I introduced in the previous slide. So as we can see, in 3 slides, we have gone from simple words to new words to a full passage. And this is a language that you guys have never seen before in your life. And you can probably translate this to English. So there we go. That's what we do. Bit by bit, from 0 to 60 in 2 or 3 slides. And you are able to translate a full text. Okay? Thanks for listening, guys. Hopefully see you next year.